Faraway friends, welcome to another edition of Darkeport, Curse of Strahd.
Strahd! Oh, it feels good.
So good.
We are coming back after, for us, it has been quite some time since we have gathered around this table, friends.
It's the longest minute.
It has been a while. This will likely be a shorter episode, but it was a better short episode than no episode. So. And
better D&D than no D&D.
I will, and Randy, unfortunately, may or may not be able to rejoin us at the table, so I will be taking Morgathy back up. He is okay. Life has just gotten wild, and so
Life be lifing.
You know. So we'll see what comes of that, and certainly we appreciate and enjoy his company here, his presence at the table. And I'm was just telling the players that I'm going to be injecting some of how Randy played Morgathy back into him as an NPC. So, and he's given me some really good ideas, pending his survival and pending y'all's survival. So,
What are you talking about? We're just on a nice stroll.
You were just on a guided tour, my darling.
On a guided tour.
So quick shout out to the Chaos crew. Thank you for being fellow wayfarers on this journey with us. And we always appreciate you. Appreciate your example. And with that, quick, do we want to light it before the recap or after? Probably.
The recap is canon, so we got
No, you're right. Okay. All right, let's do it.
Fire.
Oh, Roy. Our seduction
Being
candle.
seduced.
Indeed, our seduction candle.
All right.
Everything is real now.
Recap.
Everything is real. Quick recap. After a blazing blitzkrieg of the winery, y'all managed to eliminate the druids so swiftly there that they did not get word back to what passes as their HQ.
Oh boy.
Gira decided the job was not done.
Don't have the thing.
And so, riding momentum, the group did take a long rest, but so they recuperated their strength. Y'all probably wisely elected to leave Sasha behind at the winery. Nowhere is 100% safe, but this could be pretty intense. So you are continuing south, and you are now going to the heart of the corrupted druids' power, essentially. This group, remember, worships Strahd as a god. He is the ancient, he is the land, that whole thing.
Strahd god.
May even have originated with this cult.
Great.
And importantly, this is at the very, very western edge of Barovia. So as your characters come up to Yester Hill, you can actually see this unusually soft, dare I say, fluffy looking mist that abuts the left side. It's almost like a cloud that's been turned at a right angle and put there. It doesn't look or feel or behave like the usual mist. Also, you have an interesting companion, and what did you call him offline? The signal flare, I think.
Yeah.
So there was a bit of a disagreement of how to handle him, but he just streaked ahead, and Farron, you were able to glean this time from his kaleidoscopic insane mind that his brother fell fighting whatever was at Yester Hill, specifically wielding an axe and attempting to cut a certain tree down. And that there were perhaps more to his party, or perhaps it was just the two of them, you don't know yet. But he has forged ahead. Your ally, the patriarch of the Mardikovs, Davian Mardikov, you have elected to take him instead of some of a younger Mardikov. Probably wise, because what you need here is discernment and some care. So he has sped ahead to try to manage this sudden addition to your group, who seems to be bent on his own revenge. And that takes us to the first sighting of Yester Hill, where we left off. Good? Okay. Melissa's like, yeah, of course. This is great.
Yeah,
this is good. This is why we do this.
I'm scared.
Everything's fine.
I don't know what I'm going to do, because I usually rip my nails off during combat underneath here.
That's
my stress. I'm fake today, so.
I just stab him with my teeth.
You can't do it.
Thank you for the suggestion.
Feeling.
That's what I'll be doing.
It really has been a hot minute since we've been here, folks. The trail through the thick woods leads to a hill covered with dead grass and cairns of black rock. These cairns are massive. These cairns are like around 10 feet tall, each of them.
And they want to see the manager.
I was gonna make
Lord.
a joke.
Lord. Dark, ominous clouds gather high above, and a single bolt of lightning strikes the hilltop. West of the hill, so that would be to my left, the land, the woods, and the sky vanish behind a towering wall of fog. And like I said, it looks distinctly different from what you've become accustomed to here in Barovia.
Looks solid.
And this map, the scale of this map, so I know that we have a map in front of us. This is actually only one small section. This is 250 feet across. And this is one small section. So this map is massive. This map is like several football fields in all directions. So obviously, if we were going to do this to scale, I was saying we'd have to fill up the entire room. So even at this table, we can't do that. So we're just going to do, if you all do get into combat before you get to the heart, then we'll just have to theater of the mind it, and that's okay. We'll do it old school. However, so you can see this from quite some distance away. Actually, even from where we left off, not too far after that, you can already see this hill. You see some monstrous gnarled tree growing also up at the not quite the plateau, but like a gentle crest of the hill. And the tree isn't quite in redwood territory, but is by far the largest plant of its kind that you have seen in Barovia.
Can I see it well enough to know if it's the tree that he was trying to chop down?
Ooh. Make an investigation or insight check.
Question.
That is a good question.
That's a nat one. Get it out of the way. Get it out of the way early. I don't know about the tree. Confusion.
So, on a nat 1, as they have a pseudo effect in Curse of Strahd.
Is that a thing?
You start to hear
Oh.
in your ear.
And now I'm afraid of trees. Developed a fear
Definitely
of trees.
And you feel like the tree doesn't care for your close scrutiny, Farron.
Oh.
I won't look at the tree anymore. I'll leave you alone. Never much of an arborist.
So I assume y'all are... So how are you approaching... God, you are still...
Cautious.
We're still a ways away.
When you're there, that is
yeah.
hundreds and hundreds of feet.
How long would it take to get there from here?
Let me just do a quick... Yeah, actually, Justin, you're right. We need to hit your journal entry. Thank you for reminding me.
I know.
Like
Roll excited.
He put all this
100,
work into
200, 300, 400.
He's like, don't say that. What is?
So y'all from where you're at right now, you are over two full football fields away still.
Okay.
From it. So you're, yeah.
And that's at an incline.
And then that's at an incline. And as far as you can tell, either these people are sloppy, or they just can't imagine someone coming and attacking them there.
Who would have the audacity?
And they are still expecting their strike force to come back tomorrow.
Right.
Because that's probably when the germination was supposed to conclude.
Information.
Before we ended last session, you also described that we saw another figure off in the distance.
Well, there's this little factoid.
Where is this figure?
Sweet tidbit.
Also remind everyone
Indeed.
who that is.
No, indeed. So there is...
Finny Rose.
Yeah, it's Finny. Right.
What?
No.
Oh.
No.
Sorry.
Don't do that to her. Don't
So gullible.
don't do that to her.
My bad.
So, sitting poised. Sorry. Anyway, actually, you could have seen him. Well, I already said you did, so I have to make this work. Okay, I'm gonna say because I'm just looking at the angles here. Okay, so as it rises up, I'm gonna say that it was just one of those, like, not freak, but one of those peculiar alignments where, like, everything just, all the angles are right for just a moment.
Oh, okay.
And then gone.
So we don't still see him.
Right, but you see him. He was like walking essentially the perimeter. He being the Dread Lord of Barovia, Strahd von Zarevich, was pacing the very perimeter of this place, right in. essentially caressing the fog and just running his hand in an almost sensual way along it.
My lover.
Like he would be touching a lover. And he's walking the perimeter of this peculiar fog, and then you lose track of him as he rounds one of the angles of the hill. And so he's gonna be like way over that way from where y'all are coming.
Sick.
Obviously, this seems like too much to be a coincidence. But before I get any further,
Let's journal.
Durgan, let's do it.
Durgan. Hit us with some wisdom, Durgan.
Yeah, I was having some writer block, but this takes place in when we were basically holed up with the family before we actually encountered or went down to deal with the winery problem.
Okay.
Oh, when we're at their little camp
Yeah, we were
outside
a little
the
camp
winery.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
When he actually had a chance to write
Take us
things
back.
down.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And we'll see how well I read through this, because I have not had a lot of practice.
It's all good.
You got this.
Now we come to it. We traveled most of a day and found ourselves outside the grove to be greeted, unsurprisingly, by encroaching threat of howls from beasts we surely don't want to encounter. When a raven descended, becoming the shape of a young man, it seemed the better course of action to be lured into a snare versus being ripped limb from limb. Presently, and pleasantly, my companions and I find ourselves huddled together with a family who was displaced by the very place that we were going. They seem to be a token example of the people of this land. Everything taken from them, but enduring anyway. What strength, and what more worthy of fighting for? We leave first thing to try to reclaim what has been taken. Lathander be with us. Larger on my mind, however, are threats from within. I look to my companions and see that they carry burdens and pocket secrets, some old, others fresh. Farron started to lie to me by omission, if not by verse. If only she understood how proud I am of her. That she keeps looking for who she is, and truly wise and insightful people had to once crawl their way through their identities to discover who they really are, and where they fit into the world. She could be the leader of people if she believes in herself enough to see it through. For my part, I will try to make space for her safe enough to confide in. Magathi is mostly unknown to me, but the man has been carrying weight around on his shoulders and his heart since the day I met him. Fiercely intelligent, and brave enough to mix it up. I think even a seasoned warrior would not expect to see it coming. He earned my respect the moment that he showed himself willing and adaptable. Perhaps one day he might allow others to help him carry his troubles. Texia. A wild child, that one. She has the heart of a child. A curious, fun, and full of life. Her propensity for those things have drawn her into more than one dilemma. It's also the kind of thing that gets her noticed by vampiric forces that work the machinations here. Still, her learning curve has been most impressive. A most impressive feat to watch indeed. And if she can find the balance in her life, she may very well be the thing that cures this place after some great conflagration, planting a forest in the ash. Gira, in some ways more akin to myself than others. I think she sees herself having purpose here, as do I. A philosophical warrior. It always delights me when she wields her insights to a problem with as much skill as the blade. It's downright amusing to watch those who have underestimated her. I have not found the courage to tell her just how ashamed I am of her friend being taken from us, while in my very grasp. Perhaps, should I meet my end before I do, these words written may convey how sorry I am. Ismark and Sasha, the natives of this land that travel with us, I think both have a role to play. Ismark is a good, honest, and brave man. What he does not get enough credit for is his compassion for others and how much it changes the world around him. It may matter to Gira as they steal as much time together as they can. His care has created a life for Sasha to embrace, and that lad would be nowhere good had Ismark not been who he is. Sasha, I am not sure what to say, but I cannot help but feel that he has some role bound to this place, almost like he is the key to some great unraveling, or a stranglehold like a miasma that will choke this land even more. If this is true, the most important thing is to help this lad become the person these dark lands need the most. Truer still, when the lad become a good and whole person, it's just the right thing to do. Morning, Lord. The thunder be with us.
Amen.
All right.
That was great.
You did it.
Were you gonna cry a second there? I felt like you were gonna cry. It made me cry.
You about to cry makes good.
Yes! I'm an empath.
I can bring it.
Yeah, it was good.
Wait
That
up.
was good.
It's been broadened.
Okay, so as you are creeping up on this place, you see Davian in his raven form circling back around, quite cannily riding the sight line of the hill, and just making sure that he's always underneath the cairn. And remember, he's black as night, the feathers. So in this dim and mist choked place, there's quite a bit of good cover for him as well. And then he comes back. Actually, he doesn't give any. He has no F's left to give.
I said this naked.
And so you just see this withered, naked old man. And
I love that.
he says, "The Raging One, he got quiet. He's slinking about now. He looks like he's stalking prey over there. I don't know, but he's headed toward that damn tree."
The Dread Lord?
No, the one who's
Crazy elf.
the elf.
But did you
Our new
did you
friend.
see him up there?
What? What?
You saw that too, right?
He is here. Next to the mist.
I forgot about the elf for a second. I was a little distracted by the big bad.
We all saw him, right? All of us?
Yeah. It was just it was brief.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
His focus seemed to be the mist wall.
But I'm not surprised the elf is headed for the tree. It seems like that's where his brother fell, from what I could gather.
How did you gather that?
Well, I peered in there. I looked in his mind.
You did tell us about that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So I had given you at least the info. I at least told you I had looked in his mind, and that I believed that he was not intent on harming us, that he was on his own mission to seek vengeance here. Also, I really like that tree, just so y'all know. Not a fan. Seems weird.
it's
It's just going to be a matter of time before whatever his name is going to make his way into this, down to that grove, probably to that very tree you're talking about.
I think so. I don't know what his plan is. His brother was chopping it down in what I saw, so maybe he plans to finish the job, but...
It is a very large tree to chop.
Yeah.
Did you see any other druids or anything there other than our crazy elf? And I guess you didn't see Strahd, but
no. You think he was on the other side of the hill
okay.
when Davian was.
Oh, so he kind of scouted around the circle, but not within it.
Yeah, because he was. Excuse me. He was trying to keep track of the crazy elf to make sure that to see what he did.
Did you see any of these scarecrow things?
Not the scarecrows, but they're about half a dozen needle blights that are skulking around the large tree. Yes.
So the tree is protected.
Were there
Yes.
any large structures in there that maybe someone who is more in charge would be waiting inside of? Did you see any?
No structures, but there's this huge, what do you call it, effigy. And he points up, and you can just see like the head of this construction of twigs and packed black earth, and it looks disturbingly like some sort of wooden mockery of Strahd.
Oh, great.
Huge.
We have our own big Strahd statue.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Cute.
That's hilarious. And that's way taller than the 10-foot.
Yeah, this is 50. This is 50.
Wow.
feet.
Okay.
Is it taller than the tree?
So between this and then, actually, it is a little bit taller than the tree. Yeah, even.
Okay.
And it's clearly, now as you guys get closer and closer, it's not just some random, at first it maybe just looks like some sort of, bizarre compressed wood situation going on. Mm-hmm. But now you see it's like, no.
Oh, I recognize those cheekbones.
There's artistry. Yeah. Yeah. They even have like little granite fangs. And,
Of course. How else would we know who it is?
and Artexia, why don't you give me a perception check?
Where? Let's feel the heat. We
Yeah,
lost it.
No, not once for you.
I will not be
got
using
that
that
out of the
other
way.
roller ever again. That thing.
That roller was bad. That was
so bad.
wrecked you, man.
Oh, God.
A
Is it-
2.
A 2, not a 1. A 2. We're moving up.
Hey, it's twice as good.
We're in the right
We got the two crew. Okay, you
Double the roll.
feel like there's something.
So-
You feel like there's some
Spinning.
detail that you're missing up there. But there's a lot to keep track of right now. Maybe once you get onto the plateau, if you take a combat round to look around, I'll let you remake that roll.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'll tell Davian, if you're able to get your eyes on you-know-who before we're up there, come back with more intel on him.
Well,
do you want me to look at him, or do you want me to look at the tree, or what do you?
It could be that
I have a feeling that
Strahd is just here to watch.
that's my feeling is on that as well. I think he's always doing
So
that
this
kind of
is a
thing.
stadium, basically, and we're here for more entertainment.
Aye, that's
The pattern
exactly it.
continues.
Well, he doesn't know that we're coming, as far as we know. So there's something else that he's probably waiting to
Just
see.
because the druids don't know we're coming doesn't mean he doesn't know we're coming. Seems like he knows just about everything
true,
around
actually.
here.
But then, wouldn't he have warned them?
I think he would have already had that been the case.
Yeah, they would probably already be out and about getting this place
Why-
prepared. Maybe that's part of his entertainment.
Or they're
for us to
planning to
ambush
do
them.
something with this effigy, and he's here to watch that.
Like some kind of ceremony.
That makes a lot of
celebrating
sense.
him, honoring him.
We need to find out where they are within that circle and see if they are preparing for something.
All right, so should we have them
That's-
focus on where the druids might be?
Well, if we know where the druids are and where they're focusing, then we know where they're not focusing and what their backs are turned to.
All right, maybe then we'll have you focus more on that since we already know kind of the general area he's in.
You hear from the plateau. You can't see this yet because of the cairns, but you hear voices, male and female, ringing out, "My lord! My lord! My lord!"
Well, it's just desperate and
And
bad.
I'm like, wow, she wants
There-
it so bad.
There is no answering cry from Strahd.
Davian, if you hover above
He's
me
got groupies.
directly from about this height, and I'll try to gesture so he can tell how far I'd be able to message with him. I'll let him know. If you hover above me about that high, I'll reach out to you and you'll be able to let me know without having to change form what's going on.
Very well. Tread carefully, friends.
You as well.
We are now close enough. We're going to start walking towards it, right?
I want to take a good look of the slope
Okay.
and see what kind of features there are leading up to this circle. So at least from our vantage point, just
tracks.
emerging into this little out of the way.
So you're getting out of this, say quarter, it's still 100 feet across at the narrowest point, but you're getting out of this corridor, basically forest on the left, forest on the right, and you're about to get to the hill proper, where it just opens up and it's a vast, open area. It's elevated, but it's huge. Mm-hmm. This is, as far as y'all can remember, this is like the single largest, just unobstructed, free reign plain not, it's not a plain, but free range grass that's you've seen in Barovia yet. This is very atypical of the geography here. So as you're going up there, sorry, were you about to jump in?
Oh, well, no, I was just going to make sure that we had said that they don't seem like they're expecting anyone to attack them, so there's probably not anyone patrolling outside, I'm assuming?
So far, they seem to be pretty sloppy.
Okay.
Or caught up on whatever religious ceremony is going on right now.
Yeah. So he was saying that there were maybe 6 blights around the tree. But
Around the tree,
but
right.
Do you have any other intel about people?
He didn't.
He is, well, yeah, when he went up, initially he hadn't, but he's now hovering. Message is 120
Yeah, I think so.
feet, I believe, just off the top of my head.
I believe so.
Let me see.
Yes, it
How
is.
much? Okay, so you gotta go up. He's up 120. Okay, as you start to get onto the hill proper, that's probably enough elevation for him to see over the cairns and into the... Okay. Now, obviously, that's like optimal, so they're essentially communication windows as he's circling. So as he gets closer to you, you can hit him again. But if you... are you willing to, like, slow your approach? I'll just wait.
I wanted to see the view, what was going on before we started approaching.
I am. I was hoping to sort of stealth our way up here before.
I don't think there's any reason we need to charge in as fast
You can't.
as possible.
So Gira. I mean, the main feature is that. So we have this basically wall of cairns, the black rock that are around here, and then the main feature. There are 2 other rings that are even much larger than that are out. I mean, we're talking like 300-400 feet out, and then the next one out is like 700 feet or something from the center. It's like crazy. And they're not walls the way that this is, but there are cairns. There are these black rock, large black rock cairns like everywhere, 8-10 feet. I mean,
okay, so we can at least go up in stages and kind of just,
But they're touching.
take a better look at what we see.
the bigger ones, those have significant gaps between them. But again, if you're careful and you're threading your way through, you can basically play the game of keeping out of the sight line of them.
I think we would take time to
Yeah.
move that.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
just
just
I'm just gonna
reason
pass
for
this
us to
around.
I mean,
charge
that's
in.
what the
Yeah.
elf doing his thing was freaking me out about.
I'm just gonna pass it. I'm gonna pass
Use
this
at
around
least a
so you
good
can all see.
distraction, too,
So
Okay.
these dots are like these basically these cairns on the other side.
And Gira would be suggesting we're not going up the road. Because if they come out of the circle and look down the road, then we're
It's clear shot to
right.
us, yeah.
We're
So
just
you're not on the
advertising
road.
that we're
You're
there.
right. Okay, so you're getting off the
really widely apart.
Yeah, they are. Let's say like 50 feet.
I will obviously do pass without trace, you guys. As
Oh, are
we
you gonna
get
do that?
closer. No, but whenever
have
we
to
get
decide
closer,
when
because
we
it's
wanna
only
do it.
lasts an hour, and if it's this long, I don't want it to run out in the middle of us being there.
Okay. You if it's an hour, no, you're gonna get there. Is it concentration?
Yeah.
It is. Okay.
I have a question.
Sure.
On this map, it's showing the Cairn circle with the road going through and effigy, but the tree is outside.
This is how
We're
the map is,
doing
so
this.
We're
Okay.
gonna do the map. Yeah.
We're doing it this way.
So ignoring that bit, but other than that,
Which is fine because it consolidates the.
so those are sizable gaps in between those bigger stones.
Yeah.
But the
That's
stone.
like 30,
Lots without a
40,
trace is gonna be-
up to 50 feet
not-
between
it's
these
not feet,
big
it's
stones.
Oh, definitely, I think.
Pretty good.
Yeah, we have
Pretty
to.
If we're going by that.
But nobody's. It just doesn't look like they're even contemplating anybody
Oh,
coming.
yeah, it is big.
I think we would definitely approach more cautiously.
Okay, so you're like you're
So it's-
winding your way.
It's not even a slow walk. It's like
A sneak.
we're paying attention to line of sight as we approach. We're paying attention to both sides of us. We're kind of
I'm not going to have you roll quite yet, but
keeping
as
an
you
eye
get,
out for if we can see Strahd again.
you were probably, I mean, unless he significantly moves, this hill is so damn big and high, you're probably not going to see him again for a while. But
Was
noted.
he at our elevation?
Yeah, initially.
So he's not at the top of this hill. He's down
He was down on the outside
on
by
the other
mist.
side.
Yeah, he's right. It looked like he was interested in going right to the mist.
Okay.
So,
we
but just to
wanna do it?
clarify, because the rocks right here don't have gaps in between.
Right.
No, this is a
Just-
wall. This is
Okay.
That's
this is a
at the
wall
very top.
except for these.
Obviously,
It's
the
up the hill,
openings.
too.
Yeah. Okay.
I have another question because Yura would be definitely paying attention to. You said there was a lightning strike hitting the stone circle.
and there's another and there's another
Is
one.
that a regular occurrence?
Oh wow. Okay. That's not ominous at all.
And I was
Our
just a druid.
druids.
As you're as you are getting closer to it, you see,
does it seem to be part of the protection of the wall?
give me an investigation check.
3. We're gonna creep on
No,
up.
come on, guys. We're gonna come on, Melissa.
It's gonna be our
Break
nat
this.
20. It's gonna be our nat 20 right
Let's
here.
break this.
Investigation.
Sorry, I need to look
I have
something
a +1 to
You know what? When you roll a 20, it doesn't matter.
I rolled a 17.
Hey!
So we take those.
18.
We take those.
Yeehaw.
You.
Nicely done.
Nice die.
Nicely done, my dear.
Much more legal. Legal age.
You can buy cigarettes.
Here we go.
Congratulations.
Actually,
Yeah,
you can't buy
'cause, I mean,
cigarettes
in her
anymore. You have to
mind,
be 21 to
climbing
buy
the
them.
wall.
Okay.
The
Isn't
rock
that
wall
crazy?
is
Yeah.
possible, but not if it's
Who
like
knew?
random instructor.
So-
You need every few seconds.
You're watching, and for some reason, you flash back to Death House when you were seeing the spinning blades at the end when you were trying to get
Oh,
out,
God.
and you're having to time the
timing?
blades.
We're gonna have to
Close
time it.
And as you're coming up, you see whoosh dash, whoosh dash. They're very like pointedly striking, and the map even has one example. But I think another one. Well, not just that one. Okay. But they're very pointedly striking on the boulders, on these cairns that are shoulder to shoulder, so to speak, on them. They're not always striking the same ones. It is staggered, so you don't have a pattern yet, but that's what you're seeing.
Be learning the pattern as we
I
go.
would say I would be able to have like high passive perception or whatever. Would I be able to tell that if I kept an eye out for it? Or
Yeah,
a couple rounds?
you have enough. You have enough time. This is the scale. I know we're used to like very almost claustrophobic fights and Strahd.
Yeah.
This is the exact opposite. This is a weird,
Being an
like,
open.
like slow
In
rolling,
fact, Farron is feeling really like
a little agoraphobic.
vulnerable, exposed, as if she's like walking naked through this field. Like she feels very
You
exposed.
kind of are. You
Yeah, which is
kind of are.
it's a little different. It's a little different.
And she just had the weird, creepy whispers from looking at the tree. Like, I'm feeling really uneasy right now.
well, at that point, I guess then I will, whenever I have the opportunity, to throw up the pass without trace before we start.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you imagine that gathering that power and giving it to your comrades?
I remember saying something previously, but ultimately,
It can change,
okay,
especially with the druid. Yeah,
okay. I think
it's intuitive anyway. So yeah.
the way I envision it is almost like gathering the sound around me with the wind.
That's
and
right.
then, like sucking
That's
it
what you
away
did.
and making
That's what
it
you did.
quiet.
That is something that you
I
did.
love it.
Okay.
Almost like holding
Nice.
your breath.
Yes. Yes.
So all of a sudden, there's just a huge muting of all the noise of the party. Even Ismark's articulated plate isn't rattling as bad. And as you essentially, Artexia, as you do that, as you pass by one of these stones, one of these cairns, you hear a whisper,
Shut up.
a deep voice carried on the wind.
Naughty, naughty.
Long have I waited, it says, for one who is worthy. And this is to you.
Oh shit.
My spear hungers for blood. Retrieve it and rule these mountains in my stead, just like the mighty warriors from the early days of the Whispering Wall. And you know somehow, as you feel the goosebumps rolling through you, that what you're looking at with that mist that's so weirdly just straight and uniform, that's a wall. And that's what this voice is referring to. So you know it's the Whispering Wall now.
She's the only one who heard that.
Yeah.
Well, with my concentration, I can't find it in me to tell them right this moment. It's almost like
He's a druid.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, y'all there. I'm just gonna say Strahd definitely knows we are here. Is all I'm going to say. I think. While I hold in.
It doesn't feel like it has like it has a similar emotional octave to it, like a tone to it, but it doesn't feel like Strahd. If anything, it feels maybe even older than him.
Wait, this is probably the power that he's been harnessing this whole fucking time. Okay.
And you start to feel drawn to the other side. So like this whole circle, instead of going toward the hill, you start to feel drawn toward the Whispering Wall. Not to the wall exactly, but to something near it. Are you gonna say something, or do you want to keep wending your way slowly toward the top?
I think Garrett was actually heading on that side, a little bit more on that side than the tree side.
Yeah, she's
Because if this guy's going to do something stupid and cause a distraction, then we want to be on the other side.
for her to follow it though. She's gonna have to go way out.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I think whenever I hear that, I would like kind of mindlessly start walking that direction a little bit, and then would anyone notice me walk away? I will say something.
Eventually, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
I mean,
Garrett probably
you wouldn't get that.
I wouldn't get that far, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because I can't. No, I would be walking with, but it's almost like I'm walking with, but slowly like drifting off, like slightly to the side.
Yeah, like Garrett
don't.
would just kind of like, just gently kind of like pull your elbow back. We don't want to go too close to them.
And I,
Honestly, it would probably be interpreted
Like out
more
of
as this is not a good time for one of your little adventures.
Right. Always wandering off.
Are you having a moment over there?
and yeah, so I like. No, I blink at it. I'm gonna go. We're gonna keep walking this way. I'm gonna go. The walls are whispering to me, and I don't think they're gonna understand what I mean by wall because I felt wall, and I
Right.
didn't. But it's obviously the mist, and they're gonna say,
Oh, don't listen. Just focus on where we need to go right now, okay? They're trying
Garrett
to
kind of looks up
distract
at the
you.
stone wall that Kit's getting hit by lightning. She's like, I think it's doing more than
"No,
whispering.
no, over there," and I point towards the
Like,
mist.
yeah, it's like way around
Yeah.
the other side of the hill.
Yeah.
Definitely don't fucking listen to that. Strahd's over there, dude. Let's pay attention to what we're trying
Did
to do.
Artexia tell us about the vision
Yes.
think you did.
Yeah, I did.
that you had back in?
That's true, and that was just yesterday for your
Because
character.
Gaffney tried to see it, I think.
Yeah.
He tried
Okay.
to- yeah.
So actually, thank you for that reminder, Melissa. So he says, does this have anything to do with what you were seeing at the winery?
Now that you say it, it does kind of sound. It feels similar.
You said there was a city in the mist. Did it look anything like that as the backdrop? And as he's
I
gesturing,
think you might have only told her.
Like epiphany. Yeah, I'm like, yes, it. Minus the castle, perhaps, but
well, then how accurate are your visions?
Can we explore this tangent at another time?
yeah. Let's just go.
This may not be a tangent.
Wait.
Aye, that's
What
maybe
did the wall
quite
say?
impressionable.
I get all scared. I'm like, the wall thinks it's. I might. He's looking for someone to fight to pierce it, be strong enough, something like that. I can't really. It's so fuzzy. I'm trying to
I
concentrate.
would try to
on-
direct everybody
this- yeah.
behind one of the
cairns.
Yeah.
that have the gaps,
That's smart,
so that
okay.
we're at least we're not in the open.
not
while
exposed,
We're stopped
okay.
and having a conversation. This feels important.
Okay.
Should we go?
Garrett would make time.
I'm eyes up, focusing on paying attention to if Davian is coming.
Artexia, there are times when
He does. Finish this.
I walk into a good holy place, a church, that kind of thing, where I can, I don't know, feel a kind of presence. This place may be. It might see you as something that can connect to. I mean, you know.
It does. It definitely doesn't feel like Strahd. It feels different, and I thought that Strahd was everything here.
Well,
Didn't Davian say that the druids built their home here because there was some sort of power here?
that's possible. All I'm saying is that maybe this place is. Maybe
gotta do some
maybe it's
investigating.
speaking to you because of who you are. Just as long as you keep yourself about it, you should be able to.
Oh, the cairn?
You should be able to maybe tell us what's going on.
All right, I'm gonna try. Let's pause. I'm gonna try and maybe listen to it for a second and try to dive in.
Okay.
Might give us important information before we...
You close your eyes, you extend your senses out, which remember have like sharpened to an extraordinary degree here in Barovia as to survive.
I'm turning around and watch everywhere else.
Okay, so you like basically have the
Let her
cairn
do
as
her
your
thing,
back.
and I'll just... Yeah.
Okay. Make an insight check as you try to follow the subtle energies.
No, dude, I'm feeling heat. I don't want to do the same one. Why is this hot?
Hey, sometimes it gets
Actually,
bad
when I
ones
see
already.
her wanting to do this, I actually make a little bit of a prayer as well to give guidance.
Okay, I'll allow that.
9 plus. What's my insight? Or what am I doing?
Insight.
It is insight. Okay.
What does guidance give her?
It's
be
plus
halfway
4. So 13. So what do you say? Guidance? What?
He's giving
13,
you
and then you feel the presence.
two to add
You
to it.
add an additional D4.
You feel the presence of the Morning
We're
Lord.
gonna add that too.
Little one.
You feel the presence of the Morning Lord, like bolstering your spirit.
17.
17. Okay. Well done. And that's just a cantrip, right? Guidance. Strongest cantrip in the game. Okay. It does produce some
+1 for your
light, but I
cloak,
assume that you're careful to be on the other to keep the cairn well between you and the where the druids are probably at. Okay. So there are two distinct threads, Artexia. One of them you're following, and this is just, you're basically following the voice back. That's the first thread. That's the most obvious one. And that one you find, and it does, in fact, curve around the hill. It gets close to the Whispering Wall, but it does not enter the Whispering Wall. And in fact, in your mind's eye, you can even see the specific cairn that looks like it's a little shorter, a little squatter, and like someone was screwing with one side of it. So it doesn't quite look like the rest of them. And you have this like urge in your teeth that makes your teeth ache a little bit to go over there and see what that is. And that you can feel is whatever this like heavy masculine, ancient masculine presence is that's exhorting you to do that. The other thread is both wispier and so it's like much more ephemeral, but it's massive. And you feel like the wall, you're feeling something from the wall itself. But it's so big, that wall is so big and so expansive that it's hard for you to wrap it's hard for you to wrap your energetic arms all the way around exactly what you're feeling. It may be the only thing in Barovia, though, that you felt so far that isn't somehow influenced or directly controlled by Strahd.
Okay, and that's on that rock felt like it was on this side or it's over there?
No, these are all, it's
Yeah, the
all,
mist side
these are
over
all,
there.
so you're coming in like maybe from Randy's
Yeah.
usual chair, and then you would be walking around.
That way.
Here by now.
Yeah, like there, you would be walking around, and maybe we're just in, or past that, but like basically over there. And that is the general direction, but if Strahd continued, you don't think he's just going to sit there for no reason. Like it felt to you like he was walking the perimeter or something like that was going on. And the druids are still piteously crying out at intervals, "My lord, permission, grant us thy blessing." And he just is continuing to not respond to them.
Okay, I come back from my trance or
Okay.
whatever, and I relay the information,
Okay.
and it almost feels like, of course, I feel like I want to go over there, but it almost feels like a distraction right now. I feel like whatever this is trying to see if we are going to stay on path with our mission, with what we're supposed to be doing.
Can we investigate
that.
that area after we deal with the druids?
Forget that for just one moment. What do you feel about this other power? Sometimes there are distractions, and sometimes there are opportunities to defeat the enemy we're heading towards.
The scared side of me, who's been on edge ever since we've been here, tells me that it is something that's more powerful than Strahd, and that scares me. I don't know if it's good or not. I'm gonna lean to it's probably not as bad as Strahd, whatever it is.
And we know these druids are loyal to Strahd, as Strahd
Yes.
is here.
So shall we go check it out first then?
But the druids may not necessarily be, well,
They may not be protected by him.
Hold on, let me see what Davian says about the state of things up there.
There you go.
Maybe
Okay.
that will help us decide.
well, we still need to figure out exactly what it is we're going to be doing. I mean, getting here was one problem.
Well, let's get the lay of the land if we
I
can.
have
Give me-
some ideas on
Give me a roll for Davian, since he's had a chance to properly scout this out.
So 8 on the die.
8 on the die. It's probably high enough for him. Okay. It's good you picked the experienced one. His stats are lower, but the physical stats are lower, but not the mentals. Okay. So for the first time, there's like you can feel his return message colored with some maybe excitement as he says, "The gem, I think I found it. It's in that effigy.
In it?
In it.
What part of it?
That makes sense.
The heart.
Of course.
And they're crawling around. They're even worse than the ones that they sent to the winery. They're filthy with blue and gray mud all over them. And they're running around, peeking like children through lattice work.
How many?
Begging Strahd. I've seen... Well, it's hard to say, but it's a lot. Maybe twice your number. They're not all druids, though. There's some other... There's... Do you want me to risk exposing myself and get closer to see? I couldn't really make out. There seems to be some other group here, though. They're not really saying much. They're almost stuffing themselves inside of the cairns.
Would you say humanoid or not?
Broadly speaking, humans, yes. And this is as he's passing a couple times. So this would be like a stitched together conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why it's
between
taking
a
so long.
pass, I would ask the group, let them know. He says there's something else that is not the druids, looks different, hiding within the cairns. Do we want to risk him getting closer? But it might
No, it could give away our
tell them
position.
off, that we're coming.
Not risk yet.
That's the only advantage we have at this moment.
You're right. Davian, not worth it to risk getting seen yet, but we really appreciate the intel. Are they mostly around the effigy area or spread out across the top of the hill?
No, the druids are fascinated by the effigy. The cairn people they're shoved up into the rocks that are around the effigy. It's hard to describe, but there are also boulders inside of call it a plateau. There are also boulders on top of the hill on the plateau.
Does it look like they're being affected by these lightning strikes?
No, they seem to be actually exulting in them.
That was my fear. Okay.
Even corrupted druids may be able to direct lightning. If you do fight them, you'll need to blitz them. It has to be quick and merciless before they have a chance to understand what you're doing.
Shit. Understood. All right, I'll convey everything.
Give him one more. Give him one more investigation roll.
Our best chance is to pick off what we can.
Okay. All right. So there are some other details that he missed.
Not rolling great today. Perfect.
And he does, as a final thing, he does say, I did see the Dread Lord, but he's very far out, maybe 600-700 feet away from them, and seems completely uninterested in what's going on the plateau.
What direction is he looking? What's he paying attention to?
What is he interested?
He's walking it looks like he's walking the perimeter, but his steps, when I made my last pass, they were slowing, and I don't know that he's going to leave the Whispering Wall, which is to say this entire western boundary, so he could be anywhere around.
So exactly where we need to go.
Yeah. Although, for what it's worth, he's walking away from your current position, because he's like, once he hit the west, he's basically headed south. Yeah, and essentially hugging the wall at this point.
So if we are going to approach the mist wall now,
This would be the time. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Why not?
All right, it's decided then.
We should go now.
When we get there, we need to make sure we're picking off the same targets, not spreading about the damage or anything
to
else.
the mist or to the stones.
This is our only chance to go to the mist, probably, if
He's going to come back,
Strahd
so
is headed
if we're
south.
Between your vision and now this, it might help. But you are the best judge of...
It's feeling the more and more right the more we speak about it. We the mists.
Okay.
I think moving into the stones is what we really came here to do. I don't really want to get in a tussle with Strahd, and I
We're
don't
not
think he's
choosing
looking to...
one over the other. There might be some advantage to going to the mist first, then stones.
The thing is that
We don't
we
even
only
know
have
if we
a
can get
small
into this,
window
so if
before
we have to
Strahd
get
gets
away-
back.
Yeah, he's currently, as far as Davian can tell, he's
Yes.
currently down here.
So it's probably the best, because if we are going to, they are right by each other. We might end up running into Strahd if we go to the rock first.
We
and
only
then
have an
go-
hour that your pass without a trace is
Yes.
going to cover us. So if we're going, we need to go over there, make it quick, and get our asses up to the top of this hill. The stone is in that effigy. This is our only chance to get it.
We trust your intuition, Artexia. What do you want us to do? This is Ismark, of course.
Aye.
The mist.
All right, then let's go.
Quick.
Okay.
Okay. You start going. You start going over there, and I'm still going to hold off on having you make a stealth roll for reasons. I am factoring in though that you are all now at a whopping +10 on top of whatever you have natively. So that's factoring into my calculus. And you're going also the fact that there's these periodic lightning strikes that are,
That's actually creating
20 feet away, 15 feet away from the heads of these druids, is actually, ironically enough, generating cover for you. And kind of dazzling their field of vision at times. So,
I mean, the only thing we're missing here is Kate Bush. We've got the lightning strikes at the time. We got the tree stuff. We're running up the hill.
I do not want to run up this hill.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
You're not wrong.
so you get closer. Ironically enough, you're retracing Strahd's path around the hill. And as you approach the Whispering Wall.
As video games have taught me, this is the only way to approach the wall. Behind the patrolling enemy.
Well, there's something, there is something to that. Artexia, and now all of you, to a lesser degree, can see this as well, because you're getting right up on the wall now.
Mm.
And you've moved probably moved like 300-400 feet from that other position. I mean, this map is huge.
One from
the one cairn over to the whispering wall, to the northwest corner of the Whispering Wall, basically.
How much time did that
starts
take?
A chunk. Like you have the clock. You should have enough time to get to the wall and get back, unless something.
I feel like we're moving fairly quickly.
Yeah, we're not actually moving through like underbrush
And
or anything,
just-
which is nice.
yeah.
So
As you look
Keeping an eye
west
out.
into the curtain of fog, you see a white fortress on a hill above a great city. The city appears quite distant, maybe a mile away. The fog obscures all detail, but you can hear what sounds like the echo of a church bell.
The church bell.
And for you, Artexia, you can see a little bit more clearly. I'm not going to. There's too much going on. I'm not. You feel like there might be other layers, but you would have to really sit and like almost meditate on it, and you don't have the bandwidth for that right now.
I'm concentrating already.
So that's true. You're holding that like psychic pressure, and then as finally, you're like, okay, what am I supposed to do? Now it locks in, and you can feel it almost like as a physical pull. And you spot it. You see the misshapen cairn with the north face. That's something smashed or shattered long ago. You go to it's only about 30 feet away from you now.
I look to everyone and I said, that was in my vision. I said, we have to go look at that.
Well, here we are, darling.
I look around.
Lead the way, lead
Do we
the
see
way.
Strahd?
You do not.
Let's go.
I'm keeping an eye out of everything else.
If Davian happens to pass, I'll let him know to tell us when he sees Strahd reverse, if he's
Reverse
reversing
course,
direction
right?
and coming
Okay,
back.
that's good. So basically, Davian has been doing this,
Yeah.
tracking. That's funny. Like doing like basically kind of this moving spiral thing going on.
Slinky.
Yeah, actually. All right. Artexia, you go to it, and almost like someone else's hands are moving, you just start throwing these black pieces of rock off it, and Morgathi like shrugs and then just gets in there and starts throwing them. There's a little whisper of arcane energy as he's maybe on edge right now about.
Can I make a history check on the stone to see if there's anything significant about this place that?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay, no, not to be too
I'm
disruptive.
gonna make a little, because I can feel the tension from
have
Morgathi. I'm gonna go ahead and say,
7.
I said, us royals,
that's-
us nobles, we're not supposed to
you're
be
a
doing
dwarf.
this
You
type
have
of
some
work.
advantage.
Well, darling,
Plus more
we have to do
advantage.
everything around here.
Don't break a nail.
What did you get, Justin?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if it's an advantage.
Well, the
roll.
stone history checks for
Oh.
dwarves are either advantage or an extra plus, and I was trying to remember.
I think it's expertise, but I could be wrong on that. I should know this because this has come up before, but there are not too many dwarves, y'all.
Yeah, I wrote it down. I just can't.
Okay, go ahead and find.
Stone
Let me know when
cutting?
you find it, Justin.
I think that's what it's called.
Okay, so the two elves, the two pureblood elves, are throwing it out, and then your hand brushes against something, and you feel this electric tingle, not quite a jolt, like on the edge of pain, run through your body, and you slide out. Yeah, Caitlin.
Is it the fucking mirror?
It's the spear.
Oh, it's the sphere.
It's yeah.
So you see.
Sick.
You see this like deep, it's even a deeper red than a cherry wood. It's almost a naturally deep, and the tip of the spear glistens with phantom blood as you take it out, and you feel it, and this thing just immediately it almost vibrates in your hand with an old and ancient power.
I was like, this was in the not dream, was it? This was in the vision as well.
And as you pulled it out, it's hard to say because this is so subjective, but as you're pulling it out, Artexia, you think that it is the length for like a tall man, but by the time you finish it, it fits in your hand with perfect proportionality.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
It's magic! It's magic! Yay, magic spear!
And I gotta keep this for sure. I'm like, this is the voice was telling me he wanted me to bloody his spear, and I thought that he was being a pervert, but I wasn't sure exactly. No, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously.
Apparently.
Well, darling, one doesn't preclude the other, you know.
I wish we had time for one of you to, check
Oh,
this
I'm
thing
going
out.
to look into that thing, but
We don't have
Does it
however long
No,
we
no,
sit
no,
here.
I know we
We
don't.
have to go.
Well, it feels like it's supposed to be here now. It definitely fits. I'm just going to keep it with us until we can investigate this further. It doesn't feel cursed or anything. It feels
I'm looking for Davian.
right. I'm gonna do a little feel on it. I'm gonna do a little see if it feels cursed.
It doesn't. I mean, there's no. It doesn't immediately put you off at all. In fact, it's almost disturbing how comfortable.
Right. It feels right.
It looks right. It's weird how it
this
adjusts
is-
to you so quickly.
I'll say this is because remember, like you come from a world that's so like refined. This is from a much older time, Artexia. This is from a much cruder and perhaps some would say more honest time of humanity. And it makes some sort of sense that you can't really put into words right now as to why this has not been corrupted by Strahd or Barovia's influence. It's vicious. It's vicious, but it's honest about what it is.
Would I have been able to use guidance with it while we were studying the rocks?
Yeah, you would have had enough time. Or you may not want to attract the attention though, because a little burst of guidance light might get Strahd's attention. Unless
We're worried about being noticed.
We're not hit.
We're
Right
still
now.
by the mist.
you're on the same axis as him.
Total is 16 on
16.
the check.
Okay. And what did you want to look at specifically?
I just wanted to gain some kind of insight just from the stonework and see if maybe that told me something about what they were used for, or maybe
it does.
Who it kind of
It does. First off, these are old, and you doubt that the druids and these druids in their current iteration, it doesn't make sense to you that these are the people who made they're like 200 cairns or something around here. That doesn't track, and you're like, these are literal above ground graves.
okay.
Stonehenge.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a lot.
She pulled that out of
here.
somebody's grave, basically.
Oh shit. Oops.
Hey, it seems to like
It doesn't
you,
feel
so-
haunted.
It seemed to accept
It
it.
seems to like you.
Yeah,
so we're cool with it.
that probably comes out of his mouth before he even kind of the graves.
And now we're grave robbers on top of everything else.
Garrett's just
Fantastic.
looking around. Well, that makes sense.
Should we go? We have the thing, right? Is there
Yes.
anything else we need to do over here?
I put it in there, and I'm ready to go. What do you think,
Deal?
Durgan? You look questionable.
I can respect that there's a lot of power and a lot of history here, Artexia. We should respect it, but what we're about to face is not the kind of people that built this place. They're just hangers on.
Yeah.
So are you worried about me taking this by disturbing the grave? Is that what you're saying?
I think we would not have been finding ourselves here if you were not meant to.
We're
I
invited.
agree. I was about to say, I feel like I was meant to find this.
Thing doesn't want to just. That thing obviously wants action. It doesn't want to just molder down.
I do, however, think that maybe we should quietly move our way out of here so that we can get to where we need to be.
Let's go.
Let's go.
As you,
From this vantage point, we are behind the effigy.
yeah, actually,
Do we want to sneak around by the sides, pick off the edges? I think that would be better.
Well, we're going to need to get ourselves into a good strike position, and then we're going to need to make sure that we hit hard.
Let's start heading up the hill, and next time Davian comes by, I'll ask him where he thinks would be the best area to enter from. Maybe there's somewhere less occupied or where we might have an element of surprise. But he did say those things were working their way into the cairns all the way around.
Is it possible for me to like peek over the rock while they were all doing this?
sure.
Yeah, and I just want to see like what immediately is around us.
Watch for the lightning.
As you're looking around, yeah,
Oh, I just stabbed the crap out of my head.
honey, don't do that.
With lead, at least it's not real lead. Okay, sorry. Go on.
Bring
Are
it
you
up.
okay?
Yeah.
Pencil
Right.
lead.
Gaming, not a spectator sport.
Take
Blood.
3 points
It's a
of
blood sport.
lead damage.
So as you move a little bit away from your group, space compresses,
Shit.
and you're staring into the abyss as the Dread Lord catches your eyes from
Son of a
an
flippin'.
impossible distance, and he doesn't say anything, and that is where we will take our
Yeah, but it's on you, and you just walked away.
No,
from everybody.
we were up by the rock. I was just went up, and it's only 10 feet.
It just drew his attention, I guess.
Oh,
We're gonna find out after
Okay.
this break.
All right, we will be back in just a moment. Thank you so
Back
much.
to make more bad choices after these.
Welcome to Constructed Chaos, a D&D live play channel where you get to control the game. Join us on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time for our in-person live stream that allows you to influence our adventures in major ways. From alternate plot points to rerolls to absolute chaos. And tune in on Mondays at 7 for our brand new Chat Plays D&D format where you get to roll the dice and pilot the characters themselves straight from the live stream chat. And between it all, there's tons of homebrew content and guides that we release every single month. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. And until next time, go out there and make some chaos.
I am Durgan Oakenshield, born of the steadfast Oakenshield clan of the Iron Hills. Our folk have lived for ages under the rule of the elves in a world where their control keeps peace and stability. Most of my clients sees this as a blessing, a chance to live without fear, to focus on our traditions, our forges, and our craft. They value the safety that comes with the elves' rule, thinking it lets us thrive in a world free of conflict. But I've always heard a different call. The Morning Lord teaches that life is all about growth, change, and renewal. Under the elves' tight grip, I see a world that no longer moves forward, stuck in a rigid piece that feels more like a cage. Life, in all its forms, must be free to change, to find its own path. For me, that's what true peace lies, in the balance of freedom and growth, not in the security of conformity. This view makes me a bit of an outsider in my own clan. While I respect my skills as a healer and my devotion to the Morning Lord, they do not always share my belief in the need of independence. They trust in the elves' peace, and they do not see the harm in a world that stays the same. Some of my kin think me reckless for wanting more, or for questioning the rules that have kept us safe for so long. I ken their caution, but I cannot ignore what I feel deep in my heart. I walk a path that often separates me from my kin. Guided by the Morning Lord's light, I do not openly defy the elves, nor do I seek conflict, but I believe that life, true life, must be free to grow, to rise and fall, as the sun does each day. My faith drives me to stand for that freedom, even when it leaves me apart from those I hold dear. In recent years, my journey's been shared with Farron Mock, a sharp-tongued, quick-witted half-elf sorceress with a heart as tangled as a brambled bush. Aye, she keeps me on my toes. We met by chance, and there's so many paths crossing this vast world, and though we're very different, our fates have come strangely bound. It's Farron's inner conflict that pulls me in, makes me wonder just how much her heart can be healed. I am Durgan Oakenshield, a life cleric of the Morning Lord, and though me clan might nae always walk beside me, I'll carry the light adorn whatever is needed, for in every heart there's a spark of life waiting to be set free.
Faraway friends, we are back. Woo! Our intrepid heroes are dealing with the Whispering Wall.
Totally casual.
As walls tend to do.
As walls absolute, particularly in Barovia. So you are eye to eye, and as time and space collapses, and you feel yourself just pulled in.
Mentally, right.
mentally. You hear a... You and I will speak after blood is spilled.
Oh, great.
Yay.
It's so nice of him to
You have
let
a
us
date.
know.
He reaches...
You have a date.
He reaches out, flames wreathing his hand as a magnificent jet black stallion steps out from the whispering wall, flames curling around its hooves and its mane.
Oh my god.
And for a moment, just a moment, the Dread Lord of the domain, Strahd Vanzierovich, almost tenderly runs the back of his hand along his steed's muzzle, and it nuzzles him a little bit, and he gives a barely perceptible nod, as though the world is once more right. And in one powerful bound, with his cloak billowing behind him, he gets onto the horse, no saddle. It's just gripping undead hands into the fiery mane,
Writing English.
and then about to
We know. We know the terms.
and then looks as though he's coiled, and waiting.
Are we aware of any of that? Or that he even saw her? Or is
What you saw was Artexia start to climb up, get maybe halfway up the cairn, and then her head snaps. Her head snaps to the side, and she, like, for just, I don't know, 20 seconds or something, 15
For a long
seconds or something, she's just like trancing out, and you're about to be concerned, like, okay, did she just get possessed? Did she get held? Did somebody cast hold person on her? You
What
know,
do you see?
and now you're back.
I just let go of the fucking rock and I just smoke it.
Okay. You scramble. You almost fall down. You try to pull yourself together.
Are you okay?
See, it didn't happen because I went too high. It just happened because it was gonna happen.
Are you good?
You kind of, I don't know, went another place there for a bit less.
Are you okay?
Strahd,
Rod,
Great.
Of course.
did he see us? And Ismark immediately starts looking around.
he knows I'm here.
Wow. Okay.
He knows I'm here.
Are you certain?
I'm sure. He told me he wants to talk to me after this.
What?
Okay.
Well, I guess at least we know he's going to let this play out.
That is one way of saying he will not interfere.
I didn't
He
say
said
that.
after blood is spilled.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But whose blood?
Yeah.
Obviously not enough of hers, because he wants a conversation.
It doesn't.
I don't think this changes anything.
I don't think it does
we
either.
need to go. Let's
we need
move.
to go. I think he wants us to continue, honestly, which kind of scares me.
Oh.
But let's go.
Just as a mechanical thing, Kenzie, because you have the cantrip, but I know you haven't had much of a chance to use it. You feel like your shillelagh ability, that your shillelagh cantrip would work actually rather well on the blood spear.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Just to make, because your character would feel that realistically as you were handling it. Okay. So what direction? Now that you guys have kind of done this grand, quarter circuit or whatever.
I was going to ask Davian.
Oh, that's right. So, I'm sorry. That's right.
Yeah, we'll
Place to
we'll get
enter.
part way, like a third of the way.
A third of the way up.
Away
Okay.
from the wall, but we could still adjust.
Give me one more investigation check, Caitlin, for him.
Come on.
That's a 4.
Okay.
What a day.
Again. With a different die. I've changed it every time.
This damn lightning it's getting in my way. I can't really tell much more. I'm sorry. I'm tempted to just try to dig the gem out, but it's buried under. It's too far buried in that damn effigy.
It's too dangerous.
I think they'd spot me.
It's way too dangerous. They're gonna know, yeah.
Okay. In that case, we'll decide on our own the best way to enter.
For what it's worth, I lost track of your raging companion or whatever, but I think I see someone skulking on the opposite side of the plateau now, closer to the tree than the effigy.
And it's not the elf?
No, I think it's him.
Okay.
but I'm not sure.
On a horse?
A horse? No.
Good. Keep an eye out for a horsey.
I'll be sure to look for any horsies.
Much appreciated.
We're hearing like part of that conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all won't hear any of
No,
it.
that's all
Message,
mental.
it's all in the
that's all
head.
mental.
Unless she's literally speaking out loud, which I doubt she is.
Afterwards, I'll
choice.
just let you guys know he isn't able to see a good entry point.
The lightning
Good
has
idea of where we should start from.
intensified. Like the strikes are coming closer together.
Oh, so it's not actually. It's actually a changing.
Yeah, it's a changing phenomenon.
Which leads me to believe that it's ramping up power.
Yeah.
And for the first time, you see 2 lightning bolts on either side.
Also makes me wonder if we're going to be able to get over before we get. You don't really want to be climbing that thing while we get.
Not really.
It's a good thing I let go, huh? Okay, let's.
Run through the gate then.
I guess so.
I'm going to say you're about halfway through Pass Without a Trace.
I was just about to ask you that.
I mean, we either go back to that one or
And they
Maybe actually
still don't seem to be aware of your presence here.
That's good.
Good.
let's
Let's go
like
for
it.
these.
After all of this.
Yeah, gosh.
I don't even know if we know about that one.
Davian,
We may not know about it.
Davian might have said if you were asking for options or something, he might have mentioned that.
Oh, that there's 2 ways in.
Yeah, that there are 2 ways in. And actually, you might be able to deduce it because you see that, you saw that one and the
Right.
lightning never hit there. And then there's this kind of dead zone over here that you have not seen lightning hit either. So you could perhaps speculate that there was another way, relatively safe passage through there. All right, so you guys are kind of coming back from the Whispering Wall. Do you want to, and it's remaining like remarkably stable. I mean, it's flowing like mist, but it doesn't seem to expand. It doesn't seem to contract.
I think Gira would like this one better.
Okay,
It does put us farther away from the effigy,
it does.
but more of the druids are congregated near the effigy. So we're more likely to be able to sneak up on anybody, even if it's just a couple.
If we come through that one, they'll basically be looking right at us.
They'll spot us a lot sooner.
All right, we head back to the other gate.
And that's closer to the tree, so if we're going to manage to meet up with whatever
I think
his name is.
we want to try to not just flat out run, but I think we're going to try to.
You're hustling a little bit now.
Hustle a little bit.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we also would have
We
noticed
have
at this point that the lightning
Especially,
is giving us
especially if the storm
more
seems to be
cover.
intensifying.
It's intensifying. Okay.
It's like that'd be good cover too.
Let me just look up. I believe. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. And okay, yeah, all right. I'm just making sure I'm running this correctly. All right, you run back around. You're starting to come up, and now I'm going to have the party make a stealth check. Now, Durgan, you were at disadvantage. Ismark is at disadvantage. Gira, you were not at disadvantage. I think we determined that, or are you?
I
You are.
am, because I have chainmail.
You are at disadvantage. Okay, so this side is at disadvantage, and then give me a roll for Ismark too, please.
Who's also at disadvantage?
Yes,
So we're doing, what is it?
You want to stab
Stealth.
the plus 10 in there?
plus 10 on top of whatever you would natively have.
Alright. And then the stealth goes up because of the pass?
Yeah, by plus 10.
Okay. Oh,
So I'd be surprised. if you-
23, yeah.
Ismark gets a
31.
13.
Nice.
Yeah, it's 20. That could make me sad.
Gira got a 22.
You're rolling again, Justin. Yeah, you got another 20.
Yes, he did.
Okay. I mean, okay.
Da-da-da-da.
You gonna take that dice away too, or what?
This does not surprise.
The light of Lathander is with you.
Okay, so that's going to be a 30 something.
A 31.
31. In your
Oh yeah, there's
in
stuff.
your armor. That's great. Okay.
That's okay.
I also have a 31.
You have a 31? Literally? You actually do? Okay. That's
I rolled a 19 on
that's
the
a far cry from tripping over the body, rolling 2 ones as you're approaching.
So Gira got like a 25.
Okay. so
Damn.
So Ismark
being
is clanking
sneaky
around.
as fuck.
Ismark is clanking around.
What did Ismark have?
Ismark is the weak link.
Ismark is
13.
at disadvantage, right?
Yeah, he was a disadvantage.
So yeah, rolled a 3,
was 13
and then
on
I
it.
added the 10. So whatever plus he does get,
Not much. So yeah,
if he gets any.
he ain't the most stealthy. However, in 5th edition, at the 2014 rules anyway, in 5th edition, they have this janky rule of if half the group makes the stealth checks and the group makes the stealth checks. I don't know how that works. I guess you just levitate each other or something like that. Anyway,
Catches, whatever
anyway, with Ismark being the only person who rolled under a 20. So because Morgathi got
Be quiet.
Morgathi won at getting a 30. Yeah.
Holy shit.
We're quiet AF, boy.
So good old
Lightning is covering for it.
Pass Without a Trace is putting in the work.
Well done.
And all of the party gets
Man, I never thought we were going to be able to attack like ninjas. This is awesome.
So far.
Dang.
Don't get too excited.
so you're coming you're coming through there, and
I would kind of want to stop right at the opening, so we can at least start peering in, and seeing who's close by, what's line of sight.
all right, Justin,
Gira is keeping her eyes open
I am
for
going to-
anybody she can basically go and stealth pick off.
okay.
I know that's not her purview, but she can pull out her longbow.
She can, and you have some options here, and Ismark actually can get his heavy crossbow out too.
It's about time.
So as you are coming to here, and Gira, you're typically in the front of this group, just in most situations. So I'm going to go ahead and I did not think this out, but we will get there.
Yeah, that's why I got you the one that's
Yep.
actually got like a little flat surface to it.
Yep.
Are you on this side or we're on this side? Right?
Yes.
Yeah,
you are.
on that side.
Go over there. So Gira, I'm going to use you just kind of as representative for the group right now. And as you're peering around, okay, a couple things are going on.
Great.
Give me a
What, passive or a roll?
roll. Give me a perception
How
roll.
tall is Gira?
6'3", I think.
3?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because she's 2 inches taller than Ismark. 6'1".
11.
11.
It's rude.
Okay.
My passive is higher than it.
So
You want passive, right?
Does passive apply?
Oh, we have blights.
yep.
Oh,
Need a
yeah.
blight.
Wearables.
Okay, so yep. So you see at least 3
Not lights, those are glowing orbs.
you see at least 3 of the needle blights of the machine
Okay.
gunners. And they seem to, unlike the kind of animated ones before, these are just kind of listlessly swaying a little bit, mindlessly, and kind of in this inhuman way where one shoulder will rise and then the other shoulder will rise, and they look like they've been doing that for a long time. They are, the way that they're spaced out, you feel you would not be surprised if there were additional ones on the backside of the tree that you can't see right now.
Sure.
And it looks like at one point this may have been some sort of attempt at a grove, but over the years, over the long march of history, these trees have now grown and are just inextricably snarled up with each other, and now they've created one monstrous thing.
Oh, so they technically are
Multiple
trees.
trees.
That have now merged together.
Hive tree.
And then you finally, so as you're taking that in and about to call that, basically shorthand that back out to your party.
Mm-hmm.
A horrible sight that makes that extinguishes some hope just on an animal level, as you see the flaming jet black steed
Horse. Even you're supposed to be looking for the horse.
ascending
He's running up that hill.
on a hill of air.
Oh,
Of air.
We have a flying Strahd now.
Pegasus with them.
And you see Strahd. You see Strahd coming out. And see, and you, as his voice cracks out like rolling thunder, amplified by his dark magics, down, speaking like
tell everyone we're
speaking like a dark god, down to the druids. Cease your bleating. Very well. Commence your pathetic little ceremony.
Yeah, see, I don't think he likes him all that much.
And
okay, so he's not.
He
aware
waited
that
for
we are-
us. He waited for us to be ready. Oh, good. They're starting more noises.
he is the ancient. He is the land. And you can't, from where you're at, and like all this, you're only catching glimpses of gray and blue mud and paint on naked, writhing bodies that are cavorting and dancing around the effigy. And you're not sure of the exact number. I don't know, maybe roughly the size of your party, the ones that are dancing around. But the shadows are shifting, and it seems unnaturally dark up here. Not quite nighttime, because it is still broad. Should be broad. Well, it's not. There's no such thing as broad daylight. It should be about high gray now. But up here, it feels almost like dusk. It's also colder than it should be. And the very air is like thicker or hazy. Like there's some sort of, like a fire, like a big fire off in the distance where it just puts soot into the air. And it has kind of acrid tinge to it as well. And as you move up, you'll smell that there'll be that acrid tinge wafting off of this warped grove of a tree. And the lightning begins to come. You see an evil, kind of ominous pulsing that begins, and as they hit each of the, he is the ancient, he is the land, he is the ancient, he is the land. You see the pulsing begin, almost like a doot doot. Doot doot. The energy is the sickly green energy, once used to buoy hope and grow wine. Instead, just begins to pulse over this 50-foot effigy, and it is getting further and further in. All right, roll for initiative.
Kira turns around at everybody and goes, "We need to move now. I think they're making the granddaddy of all mounds."
I think you're right, Kira.
I don't think we should let them finish whatever the fuck they're doing, that's for sure.
Initiative.
17. Is that the one I want? Do I want that one?
You have the crazy plus 20.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so 25.
Jesus. All right.
17.
I pre-rolled their initiative.
Oh, that was the wrong die.
Boy, I'm struggling.
I did roll a d12. That's the wrong one. Really?
Did you roll worse on the 20?
Too.
I rolled worse on a d20.
Oh, I need to roll for.
Today is not our day for rolls, aside from Justin.
I am in the head of the line. I will probably be the last one to leave my spot.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
All right, call them out, folks.
25.
Okay. Let's. We'll start from the. Top.
Just almost always going to be
And
his character.
Artexia.
25.
25. Okay, so we're going to start with you. You are faster than any of my NPCs. So, I'm going to say you were roughly around where Gira is at, probably right behind her. So if you want to put yourself.
Toss her back.
We could do the multiple head poke out.
Oh, wait, I go in front of her now? Oh, wait.
No, you're gonna be
We're all
moving.
gonna go in front of me.
You're gonna be moving before her initiative, but
Okay.
Let's get everybody's order real quick so I
Yeah.
can write this down. Okay, who thinks they have the second highest there?
I have a 17.
17?
it's probably Durgan.
Okay. Did we roll for Morgathi and Ismar?
Sorry. Give me Ismark, please.
And I'm still
I
concentrating.
had a 15. Anybody else have higher than that?
Ismark gets a 17 on the die.
Okay, so roll off.
Yeah, roll off, Durgan. Just
I had a total of 17.
yeah.
He had a 17 on the die?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
then
whatever
okay.
whatever he has for
There's a slight. He has to put +1, so
Ismark, then
so
Durgan.
he'll go just like
Yeah.
before you.
You?
okay. Morgathi only got an 8, unfortunately.
Okay, so
Just
I'm
cheering
after
everyone on and giving him a butt slap on the way out.
Basically,
Get in there.
you lose a moment as the lightning dazzles you, and you have to clear your eyes. It slows you down for a moment.
How much did you get for Gira?
6.
Okay, so it's Morgathi, then Gira.
Face and everything.
What about
6? I trip and I fall on my face.
That's a 1.
Davian?
Yeah, that would be a 1.
Why don't you? What do you give me a roll for Davian?
It's 8 on the die.
Okay. Okay. So Davian is going to be going there. Okay. So, Texie, you're first. What are you doing?
Okay, so we saw the blights. The thing is in the hinge, that the rock, right?
Yeah, you're only kind of catching
Slowly
these
kinda
distorted
coloring the
shadows
effigy.
as they're running, and then the effigy is beginning to pulse.
Oh, that's
do you see where
that's
the-
where the thing is at.
Yeah, do you see
Oh,
where the
okay,
green-
okay, okay.
yeah,
I was
the-
thinking this little rock with a hole in it right here. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah, so we are over.
Okay.
The farther thing, the tree would actually be better to maybe secure first, so we're not sandwiched in between.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're going to have the advantage if we do that. Of being able to...
Okay, what are you doing?
May.
Okay.
You have to lead it off. So.
Okay, sorry. Okay. I think that.
And there's more things hidden in the rocks.
Okay, so I can only move 35 feet. I'm still concentrating. We've still got probably like 15 minutes left on it, probably at this
Something like
point.
that, yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna do a spell then or nothing.
That's true. You could sneak. That's true. Even now, you could. You could
I
sneak.
think I'm gonna say, hey, I'm like, y'all, let's get a little bit further in, and while we still have my pass without trace on, and maybe try and get in, like right around behind those rocks or whatever, so we can get closer to looking.
Okay.
Do you think that they would be able to see us from there? Probably not. I don't know. It's pretty far away.
I mean,
I
these
don't know, everybody else could make a perception check.
creatures. These creatures are. They have an well, you're below them a little bit. They have an unobstructed line of sight. You just don't know if they're going to.
Turn around.
You don't know if they're going to care.
Right.
Okay.
I mean,
I mean, they're animated, but they're not necessarily
Attack.
thinking.
they look like they're guard. I mean, they look like they're a guard for the tree. Is what that's.
So if nothing's attacking the tree, they might not do anything. Okay.
Right.
Well then, yes,
I'm not guaranteeing that. I'm just saying they look like they're stationed around the tree.
Possibility. Okay, I think that.
Okay, so you're gonna try to-
Then can I do? What other checks can I do with? Because a movement is the main move.
Well, then, I mean, you can cast a spell. You can, if you can dash, but that's going to break stealth.
Yeah, I don't want to get away from them.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Get a better look in another direction that I didn't see.
Okay. Yeah.
That's true. Okay, so Gira, if you're like, because her eyesight's extraordinary. If you direct her over here, Kenzie, go ahead and give me a perception check then.
Okay. Oh.
Well, like she could go in just a little bit and then kind of peek up over to the right.
Yeah, around
See
where
what's going on over there. Or over by the tree,
18.
wherever she wants to go.
It's a good roll.
Perception.
It is.
Wait.
This is really going to this is killing
Another
her.
25.
25. Okay. This is killing her view though. Okay.
There's a triangle area before that.
Oh, like in here. Yeah, you don't see any adversaries.
Did I look over there and there just wasn't any movement?
Not that you saw. No. Even with the 25 though, you don't see anybody hidden.
Can I see points?
What you do see
Oh.
are additional
More needle.
friends
Okay.
that you're seeing through the tiny remaining cracks.
Okay.
And
Unsurprising.
so they're hanging out. It would not surprise you if there were additional creatures that perhaps have
Intertwined in their...
intertwined themselves in there.
Okay. It only lasts a minute.
Because I'm going to remind you that unfortunately, no matter what you roll, a lot of these blights, if they're inactive and just sitting there, they're totally indistinguishable from plants. And I'm just reminding you of that because your characters have literally dealt with this, yesterday.
For my, because I still have bonus action left, I'm just going to go ahead and imbue, I'm just going to take out this while we're waiting and imbue it with Shillelagh.
Okay.
Did I say it right?
Almost.
Nobody says it right.
Shillelagh.
Think Shakira, Shillelagh.
Yeah, there you go.
So you feel your hips moving a little bit as the energy goes in there.
Okay.
The blood spear answers. You feel your power take in it, and is it your imagination, or do you hear a silent yes whispered?
Yeah, that's good.
I'm all like,
Okay, and then are you going to move? And then are you going to move 35 feet up?
yeah, with everyone, yes, yeah.
Okay, you're the first to move, so
Well, I'm gonna tell them to come with me.
yeah, they'll move, but you guys are moving at initiative.
We can't all go
yeah.
with you. We got to move in order.
Yep.
One person at a time.
Oh, I'm still past without trace. I'm just.
Although technically, it's all happening within the same 6-second round.
It won't affect the pass without a trace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
I
go
wanna
ahead
do
and so move yourself up 7 squares. I know it's a little weird because you're at the edge.
So we're all individually moving.
that.
but-
Oh wait, no. Do I have to go around?
Yeah, around. Yeah.
Okay, so 1,
I'll keep up.
2,
I'm a natural spinner.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. You can also go diagonal if you want.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm about to burn my fucking hair.
Please don't.
Okay, let me go back. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I
Okay.
should have turned this map
Big
the other way.
map.
It's okay. It's okay.
Small.
We're approaching you, Angel.
All right. Yeah. You're once the battle is fairly joined, I'll be able to. My little T-Rex arms will be able to reach. All right. Artexia and
Now Ismar.
baby Ismark.
Izzy.
Is Marco. He's not going to start that hornet's nest. He looks at you and he was like he half had the heavy crossbow out, and then he's like, because he was eyeballing taking out one of the
Yeah,
needle
and she
lights.
probably was kind of doing something like debating, like wouldn't
So he just at a second he just glances, he catches your eyes and like.
I don't know. With her initiative, there's almost like an additional moment of calculation. Like she's trying to also.
You're still dazzled. Okay. Well, he's not going to have one of the party members out by herself. So. Yeah. Okay, so Ismark will just go right next to you.
Word. Wrong girl.
Well, he doesn't want you isolated out there.
We're in combat.
You don't
mode.
want.
All right, Durgan.
I think both Ismark and Gara are both like in combat mode.
Oh, yeah.
Already.
Yeah. No, this is about to be your life or death struggle.
Great.
Oh boy.
Thanks for that.
All right, Durgan, with your little dwarven leg.
Yes.
Minutes.
Natural sprinter.
Do you want to get behind either Artexia or Durgan? Or Ismark?
Yeah, I will move behind Artexia.
Okay. Actually, that looks like those rock.
May not even be able to get that far.
The rock is dominating, so I'm going to say you just get behind Ismark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it?
Can't imagine he put the 1 foot on top. Oh, rock.
Claw dexterity. GM dexterity.
GM proficiency there. Woof. Okay. It's ridiculous, but we do these things. And
I should be next unless it's somebody
yeah.
outside of our party that's doing something.
What is your initiative?
It was 15.
Farron. Okay. Farron.
I
Cooperate.
do think I have my crossbow ready.
Okay, you ready your crossbow?
Yeah.
And of course that dies now.
So rarely get to use it.
Yeah, it's normally not a thing.
But I do have it.
Wait, what is...
Okay, Farron, you're up.
I'll move with everyone. I'll be, I guess, behind Artexia there.
Okay. There is one spot left that isn't the rock. I know it's a little hard to tell the topography, but you were behind. You were behind Artexia. You can't get right behind her, but you can get there. Okay. Morgathi. Oof. Morgathi says, "Whew, I have an itch. And you guys are about to get bottlenecked there because there's only one more space. So,
Yep.
and you do not want to be clumped like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he takes a slightly different approach. He gets up, and then he uses the rest of his movement to scramble half up this rock face.
Yeah, that's smart.
And to get a little bit of elevation. And he has his big hand, his 6'5", frame, gets up there pretty quickly, and he has his big hand on the rock behind him, and basically like bracing himself. He's eyeballing these blights if they decide to get frisky and attack.
Sick.
But so far, so far so good. And Davian is, flying around doing his thing. And then finally, Gita of Clan Shikani. What are you doing?
I think she's actually going to pull out her longbow.
Okay.
Put the shield and
Gets a shield on your back.
Shield and axe on ready to grab.
Yeah.
If she needs to.
As always.
But this is going to be a little long range for the initial part. Especially since she's in the bag.
This is going to be a multi-phasic fight.
Multi-phasic fight.
Yep.
So she'll do that and then kind of just creep in at the back of the group.
Okay.
You said Morgathi got on top on the left?
Yes. Yeah.
He climbed up?
Yeah, he
How
scrambled
tall
up.
is that? You said we're lower.
Maybe 5 feet, 5 feet up.
Okay, so if we're standing, our heads are visible anyway.
Yeah. He didn't want a bottleneck though, all in that little
Yeah, what's on the right?
over here.
Yes.
Over
On the upper bit on the right.
over here, you're seeing what was a campfire, and actually you're now seeing it looks like these druids. So for normal people, these would be beds. It looks like they're aping the cairns, and they're sleeping in little mini graves.
What the heck?
So they sleep with the dirt as a blanket,
Oh heck no.
and then come up. Make an insight check for me, as you're the first group member to really apprehend that.
Yeah, this giant spider's got some cool stuff.
Yeah, it does.
Spidey.
Apparently, I'm gonna roll like shit today.
Okay.
That's a 12.
You don't really have time to pursue the line, but it seems like some sort of macabre offering to their Dread Lord, as if to mimic his daily sleep
Okay,
under the soil.
interesting. But there's no people. There's no movement.
They currently have not. Right. These look vacated. Like you can see
Do I even see where people are huddled in the rocks?
the soil has been disturbed, and you see some sort of on the other side of the boulders, you can see some sort of movement and shadows being cast by the flames and by this eerie pulsing, but all of them seem to be concentrated inside of here, and you haven't seen a target yet.
Okay.
They're close now, though. All right. Do you want to?
I want to get up on the right, but crouch down low.
Okay, so maybe you climb. So
super tall
you maybe scramble up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do kind of the same thing Morgathi did.
Okay. Okay.
But I kind of noticed the whole group is going towards the tree, or the whole group is kind of focused on the effigy.
It looks like Artexia and Ismark are oriented more toward the effigy. Okay. That is the first round. And you see the pulsing. Start speeding up.
On the effigy?
On the effigy, yeah.
Do you have any move?
And you see the green energy getting further up and further down. It's massive 50-foot
we
body.
gotta go.
And for the first, you hear just a little, maybe it's your imagination.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's coming to life, is it? It's freaking coming to life.
So Strahd was telling them to get it moving to basically get this effigy thing activated
yeah,
to
let's go.
fight us, basically.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to deal with this. And
Okay, so Artexia, you are...
Okay. And, okay.
I'm sorry. You know what? You had a...
He's playing with his food.
should have grabbed something.
He's playing with his food.
yes, naughty, naughty.
You had a 25
Yeah.
on that perception check. So it took you just like a couple seconds for this to resolve. Let me go ahead and next time we'll probably use like a proper mini. However, you spot ragged, ancient, cracked leather, some sort of skeleton.
What?
With an elven frame. And you see it died, and the skeleton basically held together by the sheathing of the leather armor, of the rotting leather armor.
Oh my
And its weight is resting on a battle axe that is sunk like all the way down. This must have been a hell of a shot, but all the way down into the tree. And you see it's actually grown around the axe the tree has now.
It's the brother.
Okay, I'm gonna say, real quick, I'm gonna lean over to you and say, hey, you said you saw an axe, right? In your vision?
Yeah, his brother was using an axe to take down this tree.
I'm gonna grab her head. Put it right next to where I saw it.
She's like,
Look at this.
pulls your hand up.
And you see,
Look like that.
with that 25, you see old boy all the way on the other side. And you can almost imagine a creak as he's crouched down.
The crazy dude? Ah.
Yeah. He is not oriented on the effigy. He is oriented over here
Yep.
He's training an arrow on what?
That was the freaking axe.
on one of these blights.
On a blight. Okay.
Yeah.
That was the tree that
Yeah.
they probably died trying to chop down.
Seems that way.
Okay, what are you doing?
Frick.
Screaming,
That-
crying, throwing up.
That axe seems very
Choices,
important, but we
choices.
need to get to this. This thing is activating. Yeah, right?
I feel like this is our main objective.
Because if that thing starts moving around, we're fooked.
Okay, you're up.
All right. Shit.
And Ismark is next, yeah.
The card in my pocket
You're
is
on
not
deck,
warm or anything, is it?
No.
Not the card.
Not the card.
She goes over to the druids and is like, does anybody know what this means? What is this card, guy?
All right.
He's gonna start interrogating people
Strahd!
Yeah.
like Batman or something. Like, tell me what this means.
Right.
Okay,
doing?
I have that spear.
You do.
Shaliligid, and
It
we're
is.
gonna. So it stays that way for a minute, and
Yeah, there's 9 combat rounds left.
so that's a whole. How long is?
You
Yeah,
10
but it's
to
a
start
bonus
with.
action. You can do it again.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
It's a
right.
cantrip. You can do it. It
Yeah.
doesn't cost you anything to do it.
Okay.
Basically, yeah.
So I think that. Fuck. I feel like right now would be the time to transform into something to like get some distance further, right? Forward to
to you.
or no.
Will that break your concentration?
Well, but it's almost over anyways.
Okay.
No, you have enough time. You still have time.
Well, pass without trace is cast on yourself. So
Right, yeah,
where
I
you
can't get as far away
Yeah.
though, yeah.
Okay.
We're
only
gonna,
if we want to stealth up to the rocks.
I mean,
If you're going to get further, you're about to all make another group stealth check.
right.
Like basically this round.
Okay.
Or you can abandon that.
But it's okay
Yeah,
if you want
let's-
to change.
Well, I can still hold the concentration, just not go far and change into my person. Okay, so I think for this one, I'm going to turn into the giant spider.
The giant spider.
I really want to be a giant spider. This is the perfect opportunity. It's not.
Giant
I'm gonna turn a giant spider. It still isn't. Yep, spider it is. Okay.
Well, it's got blind sight, and and I can trap people with my web, and
Right.
it
I know
seems
we have a-
ideal.
I know.
And I can climb 10 easy.
Okay. I know we have a spider mini, but
Plus 7 to stealth
It's
as
right here.
well.
oh, you have it. Okay.
Yeah,
Never
I
mind.
painted one.
Okay. Oh, awesome, babe.
She's got a giant spider
All
ready
right, go
to
ahead and swap
rock.
yourself.
It is me, I am it, it is I.
Okay, so that's what you do. You get your giant spider out.
And then I'm gonna
This is a very different sensation from Direwolf. As your skin hardens into chitin, and the world suddenly becomes this madhouse fractal kaleidoscope. Your body feels completely alien to you, and yet it is still you, and you have control over it. And you hear a very unmanly.
Because it hasn't turned.
No, you just literally turn into a frickin' Volkswagen bug-sized spider next to him. Fortunately, there was a flash of lightning as he was crying out. So.
Oh, good. Thank gosh.
What are you doing?
So I'm just gonna go which is the max. I only have a 30 feet anyway, so I'm just gonna go the 30 feet where that's as far as it reaches anyway. So. Yep.
Okay.
Squeaking along.
I know.
So you actually, as you're going and you're hitting like these uneven ridges, you turn vertical for a second. As you keep going.
It just doesn't matter.
So it
doesn't matter.
It does have a blind sight of 10 feet. So what is the difference between blind sight and dark vision? Like.
Blind sight is radar or like a sonar, like a bat.
Oh, okay.
Basically.
Feel it.
Yeah. Like a location.
You can.
It's shorter, right? It's a shorter distance.
It's 10 feet.
It's 10 feet. But that will, like, if they cast magical darkness
It doesn't
or anything, it does not affect you. So,
make sense anyway.
so like if Morgathi or something casts darkness, if he has darkness, he could cast it on you, force everybody to fight blind inside of that darkness, and you're fine.
And so whenever it says I have a passive perception of 10, does that add to my passive perception that I normally have, or is that lower?
No, whichever one is higher is the one that you would keep. Okay, so that's your normal movement. You can go another 30 feet if you want to dash. I don't know if you want to though.
I don't think I should leave the
Leave the group. Okay. Yeah. Just for adjudication purposes, y'all. When everybody has moved, that's when I'm going to have you make the stealth check. Okay, because otherwise it's going to be a madhouse trying to keep track of everybody's individual stealth checks. I'll do that at the end. Okay, so Ismark.
Okay.
He does not want to be sniffing the spider, but we can't all get.
Not excited.
As he gets closer, my hairs on the back of my butt aim towards him just because it feels him. You know what I'm saying? Get that visual.
All right, he is not happy. Yeah. Okay.
I mean.
He has a very sad. He has a very sad look. He has a very sad look on his face. As in his plate mail, he brushes against the hairs of the spider, and he kind of shudders. Ismark doesn't like spiders. All right, Durgan.
That's great.
I move up. I don't know if I'm going to make it as far though. So
You are a natural sprinter. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. You are not. You're going to. Now you're starting to fall behind.
Right. So because I know I'm going to fall behind, I actually want to take a step out a bit so that someone who is faster is going to be able to actually
by you without you blocking them. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is almost comical. 5, 10, 15, 20, and then like 25 over here probably.
Just whatever I need to do to get out of the way, even if I'm moving towards the tree instead, which was actually my original intent.
Okay, so actually then I'll have had you be like here instead. Yeah. All right, cool.
Me?
I know how to not be in the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna move forward as far as I can go.
Past Durgan then?
Yeah.
She waves goodbye.
Yeah.
I thought you had a faster initiative. Later.
Okay.
And actually, can I be like on the other side of Ismark, closer to you?
It's not your initiative, though.
Just keep walking.
Is that gonna be too much movement?
No, you actually could. Yeah, you could.
Very dangerous at close distance.
Morgathi looks and he says, "Effigy tree."
Effigy.
All right. And
We keep debating this.
he does not. Well, because they're stacked. They're stacked.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Gira is actually eyeing the tree.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay.
Because we have a ally
Yep. Don't care.
that will take longer at
That
the
was a
tree
strong word in my
without
opinion.
assistance.
The effigy is coming to life. It's gonna
Yeah.
murder us if we let it go.
So he hops back down, a little disgruntled.
What's the druid's plan? The druids don't know that we're here.
No, but
So there's some plan for why it's moving.
Davian continues to circle, and Gira, you're up.
How do we know they don't already have sacrifices?
Yeah, that's true.
There are 4 less enemies. And how are we going to chop it down?
You were
How are we
up.
going to get the heart out?
You were up, Gira.
Gira has a lot of
need
questions
the
in her
axe.
head, and she's like,
I think this is the bigger. I just feel like this is the bigger threat and the bigger
it's the main goal.
concern.
Yes.
You have moments to act.
Yeah, there's a weird gut feeling in her that's like, yeah, that's the main goal, but that doesn't mean it's the first and only thing we go for. This feels kind of like do we walk towards the mist wall or the stone wall? And in her mind, it's the same kind of thing. There's an opportunity here to get more ability to fight the thing. We can't get there in time to stop the thing. That's not even possible.
Right. Yeah.
Does she know about the axe? Did you say that?
I did.
Share that to anybody other than her?
showed it to me.
No.
There's not. I mean,
Well, we were all right next to each other when that happened.
yeah, we don't necessarily know there's anything special about the axe. I mean, it's just
I saw him trying to chop the tree
sure.
down. That's all we know about him.
Well,
And that he.
So there is not time for intense deliberation. Gira, what are you doing?
I'm gonna stay on that because I did climb up, right?
Like halfway, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna finish climbing
You're gonna hop up. Okay. It's small enough. I'm not gonna penalize you.
because that gives me better visibility for shooting things with my longbow, which I have out.
Yep.
And I'm going to move along that ridge
Okay.
as close to them. If the needle blights start looking at me, then I can jump down into the pit before anything hits
You
me.
get here, and Morgathi's like, "Whew, girl." as you now that you're getting this close, you see these two kind of start.
But I see the guy running yet?
Give me a perception.
Yeah, I don't care at all about what that guy's doing.
We know you don't like him. You don't care.
I think he
yes.
is at best
19?
a distraction. At worst, he is
19?
giving away our
19.
position.
Okay. So you see the skeleton clearly now, the axe grown over there, and probably should have rolled this for last round.
Do
Actually,
I remember
this
there
works
being
better.
anything unique about the axe, or is it just another axe?
You don't know.
Okay. I'm not worried about it.
Okay. And this one kind of shakes. And almost as a unit, these all turn, and I think they can only, what's their distance on that? Yeah, okay, so I have to get closer. These distances are wild, y'all.
for real.
Yeah. God, that's 100 feet. Okay.
Wow.
So this thing,
Okay, so they're starting to focus on him.
Oh. Oh, well, look at that. Uh-huh.
so those three detach from the tree, and I'm gonna roll. He nailed this one, and you see some sap start to ooze down it, and this one pulls off as well, and it's kind of skirting, so it's like right next to the body. Now,
Do it as
those two, you know what? And we're these two are gonna stay. All right.
There's no, sorry, there's no such things as like assassination
For
attacks.
a rogue, there is.
Ah.
Like the character that Fate was, when Fate was there, and she got a big fat bonus for it. Okay, so you're seeing this activity going on, and he's pulling off most of them.
That's actually what I was hoping would happen.
So what would you? So okay, you run around that ridge. Do you want to do anything else?
Not at the moment, other than get a better look around now that I'm up a little higher.
Okay.
I just want to survey what's the options. Are these boulder things before the effigy climbable?
Give me a perception check, Gira. Now that you do have a slight, but perhaps crucial elevation.
Those are probably about the same size.
A couple feet can change the perspective.
It might. You never know. I'm just serving. I'm a battle master. I want to know what's going on.
We would like for you.
No, this isn't character. This is 100% in character.
No.
It's not the worst. Perception, right?
Yeah.
13.
No, fortunately, I didn't roll very well either. So, okay, so you're catching snatches and glimpses of these undulating naked bodies in front of the effigy,
Ritual.
and then almost part of the boulder itself. You see your first non-druid.
Wait, what?
Non-druid.
These are the guys
And-
he was trying to tell us about, but he couldn't.
And you see these, they're in these ragged but thick hides. And you see various pelts and creature heads on top of their heads, obscuring their human features and taking on the likeness of felled animals. And you also see their faces in blood. You see around this individual, you see what looks suspiciously like a human femur that's been gnawed on nearby. And he has in his hand a ragged, large bone great axe, and with perhaps a flint edge to it. You're not entirely sure.
I want to fight this guy.
And he seems to be currently captivated by what's going on at the effigy, but not actively participating.
Okay. Is he the only one that I'm seeing right now?
Yes, but he's not alone from Davian's earlier report. And at this point, friends, please make a group stealth check for me. You still have the +10. You two are still at disadvantage. And Garrett, go ahead and roll for Ismark as well.
Oh no!
Oh, another 18.
And I'll roll for Morgathi.
Wow.
His mark gets a 19 on the die.
Okay.
And then
I got a total of 15.
Total of 15 that time? Okay.
25.
25.
31.
Jesus. Okay. Oh, that's a cool 30 for Morgathi.
You're right.
I rolled a 4 and a 6.
22.
22 for you. And you did roll at disadvantage for both you and Ismark.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Okay.
Then... Okay, so he got... Crap, I don't want to roll again.
Yeah, Angel.
All right, so that's a 10 on the die for him.
That's actually pretty damn good. Okay. Because it's +10.
And then a 12 on the die for... 12 plus 3.
Okay, so 15
Plus
and then
10 for me.
25.
25.
Yeah. Okay, so 22 is actually at the lower roll. All right. Yeah,
We're doing all right.
Dog, that frickin' Pass Without a Trace is putting in work. So
Again.
you are creeping almost up their buttholes right now.
Nice back.
And yet,
Yeah, excuse me.
what should be the guardians of the ritual are slacking.
Enjoying the show.
They're slack. They are enjoying the show right now. Okay. However, friends, that is another round,
We know.
and
Keep saying that.
Because things are pulsing now.
you now see that the head is beginning to finally get reached by these energies, and the very incipient eyes, if that works or not, but anyway, there's some sort of incipient green light flickering in what would be the eye sockets of this effigy of Strahd. Gira, since you're the one who's kind of has the best vantage point, give me an Arcana check, if you would, if you care to.
She was like, I don't really care.
If you care to.
I want to notice as much as I can. It's not terrible. 14.
Okay, so you are obviously not a trained mage, but you feel like you have at current rate. I'll put it this way: at current rate, you're guessing you have 30, 40 seconds left before this thing. You're erring on the side of caution.
Yeah.
We're not going to reach it in time.
We're going to try.
It's not entirely impossible.
The rounds are 10 seconds.
Six.
right?
Six.
6 seconds.
Yeah.
So we have 30 to 40.
You've got at least 5 rounds,
30
maybe
seconds
more,
is 5
maybe,
rounds.
maybe
Okay.
more.
So we have some time.
And remember, you're being you would be conservative, so
Yeah.
you would give yourself less time than
Yeah.
Weird.
more. Okay, so Artexia, you are
Hold back.
up again.
Okay.
I want to attack.
I can. Okay, so with
Would
my
I be able
web,
to say real quick to the group? Just we don't have long.
Yeah.
Would I, with my web, is it possible because it's a distance? Would I be allowed to like pull him back towards us? Would I be able to like touch that guy and pull him back over towards us?
Read me the description for web.
Okay, ranged weapon attack. Let's see. The target is restrained by webbing. Oh. As an action, the restrained target can make a DC
Right. Okay.
check. Yeah.
So unfortunately,
You sort of spit it
unfortunately, in your case, yeah, you basically spit it out. I like your thinking, but since I'm trying to be pretty strict in this
Yeah.
run, yeah,
I want you to be Spider Woman too.
I would.
That would rock.
To snare its prey, a giant spider spins elaborate webs or shoots sticky strands of webbing from its abdomen.
Yeah, so it's good. So
That's
basically, you would
it, yeah.
web him to the rock or something. Okay.
Not a bad action.
No, I mean,
Might really be more effective than trying
Yeah. What? Okay.
Even a
So
restraint
where would I have to
would
be
help.
in order to do that? Sorry.
I mean, you. I'm going to assume at this point that you've seen him because they're kind of vibing out now,
He's taller than that rock, or no?
and no, he's not taller than the rock. But as you, because you're going to continue to creep, so I'll say like within, maybe by the time you get to here, you're seeing his little butt wiggle going on as he's getting into the show.
My butt at him.
He is the ancient.
He's the land,
And
and that's 10. And then how far do you have on that?
30 to 60 feet.
15, 20. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's within
Do you
that.
have normal vision, or do you just have blind?
It's blindside, dark vision. I don't know. That's what it says. Blindside and dark vision. I don't know.
Oh, how far out does the dark vision go?
60 feet.
Yeah, this you're good.
Okay.
I was thinking that too, but I thought I was pretty sure it had dark vision.
Okay.
So you're perceiving the world as grayscale right now, Kenzie. Yeah. There's no color, but you're seeing actually under these
It's not that different in Barovia.
dingy low light conditions. You're actually seeing quite clearly. Okay. So you adjust orientation and fire away. Roll to.
Web fart.
This one's been doing good for me today.
Do you have to hit him, or does he have to? You have to hit him first, right?
+5 to hit.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's an attack roll. Okay. I just want to be
Yeah,
sure.
it's an attack. It's a
Weird
ranged
stat
weapon
block. Yeah.
attack is what it is.
We've never done a giant spider on the show.
Oh, this is new.
I'm just here to broaden your horizons.
Yeah.
Come on.
Is that 20? Oh my god, it's a freaking 20. It's a freaking 20.
Okay. So
Plus whatever.
I'm gonna say on a 20, he starts to hear something, and he's like turning around, and then you catch this, and it's just
Good.
yeah.
It's also silenced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. So
But so that means that every single round he has to make a strength check to
try to
break
get out. Yeah. To
Okay.
try to get out.
Two my action.
That does
Oh,
take.
good.
That does take a his action.
You in that round.
That's-
He does
okay.
break free.
I don't know, that whole scene just is amusing to me all of a sudden.
Yeah. All right. So instead, this is what Ismark is going to do. Yeah. All right. So Ismark quickly dashes around this ridge. He's about here.
Yeah, I think we're at dashing.
He's about here at the end, and as that guy, as he's trying to squeeze the last bit of juice out of it.
Takes him out.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Fingers crossed.
Who did the
He's restrained.
Okay. So good point. He is restrained. So.
Which means he might be at
Ismark gets advantage hitting him while he's
right.
He's not just grappled, he's actually restrained, which gives everybody advantage to hit him. Okay. This is the time to pile on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. He thunks in, and you now have enough experience to know as this is a heavy crossbow bolt, as it fires off and the bolt thunks into through the hides. The body seems a little wrong. And that is where we will pause the tale.
You see, of course, it seems wrong. It's got a bolt sticking out of
With
it.
Strahd watching the show
Oh my god.
from the balcony seats. All right, faraway friends.
All I'm saying is he wearing our colors? I just,
Faraway friends, we enjoy that we enjoy and appreciate that you've been with us. Hopefully you've enjoyed your time with us as well. We will resolve this when we get back. Thank you so much. Do not get swallowed up by the mists in between now and then. Fale.
Bye.